Let's start the show.
Smoothie.
Are you guys kneecaps not even touched? I was trying to make it like the backseat of a car. Yeah, make it. He's touching me.
It's because I don't sit
Oh,
spread
you don't man spread?
I don't man spread.
You got jeans on, you can man spread.
I'm still young-minded, so whenever my knee rubs somebody, I get excited. That's first base for me.
What's so messed up about you? I just know, it's like I intentionally just looked to your thigh. I don't know why, because I knew it was gonna come. It was like when she rubbed your legs. It was like, let me see it. I'm so weird. That's the weirder part about me. Oh man, it's a weird place to be as a guy, and I admit it.
Checking out each other's junk.
It's weird because he always talks about it. I
should have guessed. That's most male comics, right?
Is that a male comic thing? I thought it was exclusive to him.
Talking about wiener. Yeah, dude, that's a specific male comic thing. Yeah, dude.
He's the only one.
I don't.
He's the only one I know
man.
that does that.
As dirty and as dark as I am, I do not talk about some slinging dong. I think that's appropriate.
Yes, you do. One of your best catchphrases has vagina in it. Vagina management.
He goes, yo, you're one of your best jokes.
Proper decision making in life. Mismanaging your vagina. You sound like a. You sound like you used to give speeches at like high schools with that.
Yeah, definitely. High schools do not chase the star athlete. Okay, that's bad vagina management.
Let me introduce it.
Gonna get HPV.
The kids are getting it these days.
HPV. You know,
You're
old
right.
folks
It's like 1 in 4.
Yeah, old folks' homes are.
Where do y'all
laden
get
with
these
it.
stats from?
The internet, just Google it, bro.
Yeah.
Almost everything is Googleable.
I want to Google it though.
Well, I don't know. It's good to know. It's good to be aware
The
of.
thirds.
But
It's
you
good
have
to be aware of what's going on out there.
You have Google in your hand. Use it.
No, people
Yeah,
just
dude.
lie anyway though.
I
People
mean, yeah,
just
I know.
lie.
Like
That's why you.
Well, that's why you always. That's why you got a rabbit, bro.
Oh, all right.
Good.
I read a statistic
I do.
that statistics are 90% fabricated.
Was that a fabricated statistic right there?
You must know Digi well. All right, let me introduce him. All right, he's a 420 loving, insatiable king of controversy that sends me the news via voice notes. He doesn't have kids, he just has the voice of an angry dad.
Yep.
This is Digi.
Hey, and just to let you know.
Now, she's a show host, she's an actress, she's a retired wrestler, little known fact, comedian with a New Jersey potty mouth. And the last time I saw her, she cream pied my face.
It's true. I did. It was delightful.
Oh, yeah, you were there.
Yeah.
This is Liz Durr. And then there's me, the big-headed host that has a pastor rag for sweats in any season, fall, winter.
Good thing you always got that sweat rag, though.
Say it again? A toe bag?
I said I'm always happy that you have that sweat rag.
I know
I think
myself.
it's respectful.
I know myself at this point.
And you do have future deacon build. Like, yeah. I can see you leading devotion
You
one
must
day.
know my mother. She definitely wants me to. She definitely
Dude,
wants
you could be like a pastor at like a mega church, just
trying to relate to the kids.
relating to the kids with a whole band behind you. Just
I can see you in the meeting right now, just in there like, so how we get more money? Oh, I got it. Put pastor and first lady face on the billboard.
I'm part of the marketing team. Yeah, and then I work with the youth choir too,
there it is.
and the probably praise team.
You play
Yeah,
the
I
organ.
mean-
I look like I get in trouble with the praise team.
Train the organist.
So, did you guys see the news with the Kim Kardashian lookalike passing away?
I did not see that, but I am now aware.
Huh?
So there's a Kim Kardashian lookalike.
She's Canadian,
Wow.
right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that brought in even American.
I think she tanned herself to get to similar complexion,
Okay.
over the top surgeries, and she passed away because she came from her last surgery.
Do you know what the
and
last surgery was?
I think breast enhancements, but don't quote me on that.
Dang, what a way to go. What a way
God,
to
I tried to
go.
hold that in so bad. Oh my God. I mean, look, listen. I'm not an evil person.
I am.
Live your life the way you choose to.
I agree with that.
But if that's how you went,
I knew the butt was coming.
look, that's like somebody telling you, well, did you die discovering himself? Like, what is it? Exactly.
Discovering himself.
Trying to keep it PG up here.
Yeah. I
Is
appreciate
it PG?
that. No, it's not PG. I appreciate you reading the room, though. You make people mad squint.
You know, because I had to tell myself in the shower while I was discovering myself. Oh, yeah. Later on when you're with Joseph, pop, 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 pop. Keep it calm. Don't come straight out the barrel like you usually do.
Appreciate you. But at the same time, I'm wondering why you're thinking of me while you're discovering yourself.
It's because you're coming up
eyes.
today. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what do I got to do today?
You said it's the eyes.
It's the eyes.
I would never look at you again, sir. I'm only looking at your forehead. Moving on. So, what do you,
It's a short joke.
that was not a short joke, but it worked though. I wish I was that smart. You guys are the comics. I just play one on TV. Now, did you guys see what people are putting pairs in their bios? They're putting pairs in their bios.
What does that mean?
Dating. So, and as an act of getting rid of dating websites or apps, you put a pair in your social media to let everyone know your DMs are open.
Oh, why don't they just say DTF like the rest of us? When did that get
Exactly
retired? I don't
right.
understand. Like a pear.
it's
Also,
subtle.
why a pear and not a peach? Like we all know your booty hole open, bitch.
Like, if
No,
I
it's for
saw
guys
a
and girls,
pair in
though.
somebody's bio, I'm just thinking, oh, she's built like Lizzo. That's fine.
I do love me some Lizzo.
Dating apps around, or you?
No,
Get rid
because
of
they're
them.
not for dating anymore. They're for networking. If a bitch, excuse my language, has...
You should say broad. Not enough people say broad anymore.
Can we say
I
broad?
actually find broad more offensive.
Really? Broad is not offensive. It just means lady.
Say broad.
Unless you say it to someone who's real drunk at the beer fest and you're like, hey, why is this broad talking to me? And then they walk up to you and go, who are you calling a broad? And you're like, I'm calling you a broad. And then she smacks you and you go, oh, sorry. Other than that, you could say
You
it.
could be like, oh, I'm sorry, bitch. My bad. I didn't call you broad.
Let's go with broad. It makes my editing job easier later.
And I don't have the up north accent where broad just rolls out like that. Be like that broad over there.
Yeah, don't even try and imitate it, dude.
Yeah, that was
It
too
don't
much
work.
Boston in there.
Yeah.
Too much
Kitty by
Boston
the
in there.
door.
Yeah, with a key. I need a key for the car.
Wicked pisser. But
Digi,
see,
personal question.
okay,
Have you ever lied about your body count?
not once.
Not once.
I actually see it.
What is it?
I actually say it to see if women
You're
shudder.
messy. You're worse than me.
I
Jeez.
say it to see if like if it disgusts you, because it's not. I didn't want it. I would rather it just be one. All right, but
That's sweet, actually.
Yeah.
but it's 137.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I lost
Sound
count
like lottery
somewhere
numbers.
around the 60s. I have no
Around the
idea.
60s?
Yeah, I lie about my count every single time because I don't know what the number is anymore. I did a lot of crack. We talked about this before.
Yeah.
This audience knows me.
I
You can't remember everything you do.
Did you get the most? Where did you get the most of your bodies, in Jersey or down here? Well, you only been here for a few years.
I've only been here for 4 years, but I
Yeah.
did do a lot of work when I got here.
I mean,
A lot of
it
work.
is- Atlanta got me like over the hump.
Atlanta,
I mean, a
it
lot
was
of
like
humping.
college, and then, yeah, right when I moved down here, I was having some fun.
Yeah.
That was the fun, like we call it that.
Yeah.
I like when a lady asks you if we're dating or are we just having fun.
Because she
So-
wants you to say we're dating.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're just having fun, she ain't going to bring it up ever.
Ever.
Ever. She's going to be like, oh, I'm going to ride this till he catches feelings, and then I got to ghost his ass.
Yep.
But if she wants to be with you, she'll be like, are we just having fun?
Preach.
Are we having fun? Is this funny to you?
This isn't fun anymore.
Every time I tried to have an arrangement, she
never
caught
worked.
feelings. Yeah. she
Well,
caught
that's
feelings.
because you have too much husband qualities.
I bet you get good boyfriend dick.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So much passion.
That's what it is.
Yeah, see, me,
I
I
kiss.
I have nowhere to stay, dick. Even when I have my own house. I still try to give broke nigga dick. Like I try to stay in broke situations.
Yeah.
I still hang
keeps
out
your
with
throat
broke
right.
people.
All my friends are broke.
Exactly.
But I think that's just like part of the
I
trade,
mean, the worst
right?
part is like I'm always loaning out money.
I
but
ain't
get
doing
to keep
that
my
because
dick.
I don't let my friends know that I have money.
That's smart. That's smart. Because
Yeah.
you never want to be the only friend in the group that has money.
Yeah, that's
Because
why.
it'll be-
that's
Plus,
why I
like, you
be-
can't dress like this and people actually think that you're worth anything.
And see,
why
I
I've
know
been in
better
my
because you have branding attached to you.
So this isn't even. I didn't even make this. This was a gift from a friend for Christmas, and I was
well
like,
played.
"Oh fuck yeah,
well
that's
played,
so
Liz.
cool."
Well played. Well played. What's the worst thing you've done post breakup?
her cousin.
I was trying to think if it's like worst, like most disdain worthy. Like I'm so embarrassed I did that after the breakup,
It could be.
or like dirty.
Let's go with disdain worthy.
Oh my God, cried, dude. I ain't a little bitch. Fuck. Ain't nobody worth these tears.
Worth the tears.
Correction.
And then I called like 40 times like a crazy person.
How many calls? In
That's
one
a
day?
crazy amount.
In one day?
In one day. That's a crazy amount. Because,
Whoa.
yo, if a motherfucker gonna hit you up and dump you in a text after you spent a year on them, you gonna fucking call their ass and demand to talk. And if they
Yeah.
don't talk, you show up at their house.
The year goes by fast. Got a lot of time.
I'm just saying, I
It's
deserve
only
a
4 seasons.
But like, how dare you disrespect me as such? You know what I'm saying? Like a year of my fucking life you just done wasted, and now you gonna dump me in a text because I made fun of your ass. Sorry.
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah,
You
so
roasted
he had
him?
sent me this long message, and it was just like all about how I'm a fucking shitty person, and then I just replied with a meme that said, "Ooh, burn," and then he dumped me.
I mean, kind of understandable.
Well, but here's the thing, like,
That may have just cost me a friend, but I didn't send a meme. I said that on the phone.
ooh, burn. Yeah, like, I'm sorry, you're gonna sit here, you're gonna lay into me, and you're gonna actually think that what you putting me down? You think you think this is an appropriate way to have this conversation, my man? No, absolutely not. So I'm gonna make fun of you.
Text message.
I feel as though you filled up his voicemail.
No, not anymore. Anyway, I heard he's fucking, but I heard he was fucking a bartender, and I'm a little annoyed about that because bartenders sling good puss, dude, and he does not deserve good pussy. I'm not saying
They
he doesn't
do.
deserve pussy, period, but he does not deserve bartender puss.
They do.
So I'm very upset about it.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Actually, I dated
Yeah,
a
dude, because they got their
bartender.
pick of the lot. They got their pick of the fucking lot, so you better believe it when they do it, it's worth it. And that's why I'm like, yo, she already too good for him.
I feel good now because one of my exes was a bartender.
There you go. She
I got
picked you,
chills.
bro.
I know, right? If everything else didn't come with it.
I mean, I am the prize
You look like you tell people you're the prize often.
all the time. I tell girls like when
Is
we
that
get,
what your mom used to say to you? Is that why you believe it so hard?
No. My mom used to be like, nobody wants you.
That's what
I
my
can't
parents
clean up
said
this
too. I know, look at us both
Jesus.
comedians.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, sir,
Coming in
yes,
on
sir.
start time. Oh, I got to read this intro. That's such a lady burp. That was cute.
Thank you. Hello.
Hey.
I'm Liz. Oh, we're doing this. All right. I haven't done that in so long.
Let me do a quick intro for you. He got famous for catfishing using his girlfriend's bathroom pictures with the most optimum lighting. He's a personality and a comedian. Give it up for Seaburn.
What up?
Hey.
Yo, what's the word?
You made me feel bad, bro.
Bruh, yo. Hey,
I looked at the flyer and it was right. It had the right address on
I
there.
was on the short yellow bus, and them bitches was going round and round, so that was me.
Was
you
you?
Yo, mic check, 2, 2, 1.
You gotta put the dick on your lips.
Oh, like on it. Oh,
Yeah.
Or like you can rest it
wow.
on your chin like
These
this,
Atlanta
so it
brand
never
mics.
like, leaves your
Atlanta
face.
brand.
they about to have me beatboxing on this mugged up.
Whoever showed you this brand is an asshole.
Wow,
That's right.
I know, right?
Yeah, that was me.
They was coming for the rest of your neck. That's what they was.
That was him.
It was me.
He's self-centered.
Yeah.
Wow, you snitching.
So, Jerry's
Yeah.
Yo, oh man.
God.
I ain't sad about it.
At
That
all.
man made money from exposing people, dude.
But you know what?
He destroyed
I was
my people.
excited.
He was like, and you're not the father. Bah! Bing, 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 ding.
But I'm gonna miss getting Jerry beads because that was the
Yeah.
moments like
Yeah.
Jerry beads. I'm gonna miss that. That was a real thing. On the Jerry Springer show, they would have the little stripper pole, and they'd be like, I just want my Jerry Bees. And they show like their titties and stuff and all that.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they'd be shaking
That's
it. Boy,
funny.
after school, I would rush home to watch Jerry Springer.
That's amazing.
Wait.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were discovering
I was
yourself?
rushing home to watch all that. but-
Wait,
I sure the hell was. I sure was. I was
Wasn't
sitting
he
there
a
like, you better go ahead, Bertha.
Bertha,
Show me them
Bertha
Jerry.
did it for you. Bertha did it for you?
Yo, she did it for me. She better show me them Jerry's. Here, I got them for you.
So what's your favorite trash TV moment?
Wait, pause.
Oh, go ahead.
Wasn't he a politician in New Jersey?
Yeah, he was a former mayor.
Oh, yeah. And he was a
A
judge.
mayor is
No,
not
he
a
was
big
He was a
deal.
mayor in, I think Cleveland.
Wow.
Oh, that sucks. Okay. Never mind. That's not special.
Hey,
That's
hey.
Cleveland.
I think he was the mayor before he got into television.
Yeah,
You're talking
that's
about Cleveland, Ohio, you mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that ever
Well,
came out of Cleveland was LeBron James
Yeah.
and Bone Thugs. But
That's real. That's
Bone
real.
Thugs
I'll
and
take
Harmony.
that.
other than that, the Midwest is young and restless.
So where would you rank Jerry in the top 4 of trash TV?
I mean, he is the OG trash TV, in my opinion.
So he's number 1. Who else gets the rankings? Who makes the round?
Dr. Phil's probably up there.
Nah, we got to give it to Montel.
Oh, you're right.
Because, they was on there doing backflips and cartwheels once they found out they wasn't the daddy. And they was setting up the iconic
Montel?
moment.
Dude, and they'd like
that was Mario.
air.
Was it Mario?
That's Mario.
No.
Montel was more deep. I thought he got into more like
It wasn't as trashy.
yeah.
Okay.
We're looking at Trash Factor here,
Trash
man.
Factor.
Let's
that's
not
Mario.
forget that
That's why I thought it was going to be all white people.
because they did start doing the Howard Stern show
Because you could
live.
just be garbage and
That's
get on
true.
TV as a
Are
white
we
person.
counting
true.
Are we counting Howard Stern?
It was live. It was on TV.
It was on E, right?
And that
At
was
1 a.m.
dirty,
Wait,
dude. I
who
mean,
was,
they had the little dick contest. They had the butterface contest.
Who was the bodyguard for Jerry? Jerry? Steve Wilco. Yeah. Yo. Yeah.
Picked up where Jerry left off.
He sure did. And he was like, yeah. The little boy was like, will you be my dad? He was like,
Oh. Vince McMahon. That was number 1. Vince McMahon was number 1.
Vince McMahon.
WWE.
I like the way you do business.
yeah.
I fucking just like on the topic of WWE though, dude. Riddle me this.
Riddle me this.
Riddle me this. Is Diamond Dallas Page not the leader of the Illuminati though? Because he keep coming out like this. Everybody going DDP. All right, then he becomes some yoga guru and he heals people.
Hey.
You gonna tell me that DDP ain't the leader of the Illuminati? I'm just saying
It's
it's a
either-
conspiracy theory that I need legs on. I'm trying to get this shit off the ground, boys.
He was a lackluster wrestler.
Yeah,
I would
that's why he had to
say-
do something else. That's why he had to do
I would say he
DDP
has
yoga.
to be a vampire or something.
Something. He be healing
I-
people straight up. People who are like, oh, you ain't never gonna
Hot
walk
yoga?
again. Healed.
But then we got to look at Undertaker too, because he kept coming back from the dead. He just kept coming back. Like
love
every
that
time
the
they
US
buried the man.
I like that
live
the-
on television.
I like that the UFC is like when like you retire from MMA, like you just like go over like Ronda, dude. Ronda
That's a
got
retirement
even
job.
buffer, dude.
No,
And she
big
was like,
time.
let's go. You know?
Well, now that they are one organization together,
Yeah, so it's like
WWE
it's like
and UFC merged.
yeah.
That
it's
makes so
bottom.
much sense.
Oh man.
Yep.
Now you
It's a
just-
pipeline for retirement jobs.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, I wouldn't say that I watch it often, but I have been a fan in my lifetime.
See,
Who's your
I like
wrestler?
to stick to bare knuckle fight club on YouTube. Watching
Dude.
people knock themselves out with no gloves.
I love watching people fight. That's why I like heavyweight fights the most because that's where you see the knockouts, bro.
No, that's where
Yeah.
you see they get 2 titties on their forehead.
Yeah,
You just
for
be
real.
like, really, I don't know that happened.
Wait,
I don't know.
before Strikeforce got absorbed by the UFC, I watched that Fedor Silva fight, and they had
yeah.
to medically stop that fight because Silva was beating the crap out of Fedor so bad that his eye almost came out of the socket, bro. You know how many angry Russians were in that arena? A very scary amount. Okay, I'm happy I blended in.
She was like, yeah, whoop his ass.
Because yeah, I'm a Silva fan for real, but walking out the door, Fedor, yeah, man. Yeah.
She was like, yeah, you got this, bro.
Did he actually have a detached retina? He actually got a detached retina.
It was a detached right now, but the eye almost came out the socket straight up, just like fucking you. Yeah. He didn't retire after that. No.
Nobody retires in the MMA after
No,
something like
man,
that.
no.
Death. Not back then.
Not then.
then you had to
Not then.
die.
That was Strikeforce before it got absorbed by the
Yeah.
UFC. It was a while ago. This was
Okay.
10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, that makes
you had
sense.
to die back then.
That was
low.
back when Big Country was huge too, dude. Roy Nelson, my boy, he would knock people out and then hop up on the cage and then rub his belly like this.
Oh man, he sounded like Rakishi. Rakishi would sit on people, smacking his yams and putting it in their face.
I was just watching a video of The Rock roast Rakishi, and I was like, damn, your own cousin can get it, huh?
Look, man, I'm
That's rough.
telling you, nobody was safe from Rakishi. He was making everybody eat booty.
And you know,
That's where today's generation
That's where it
gets it
started.
from. Yeah.
He was, yeah, he
makes
was
Had to start somewhere.
smack.
stank face.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys know Joe Son?
Joe Son, no.
He was like the guy in old movie, Austin Powers movie. He had about he like threw a hat at somebody.
Oh,
my
yeah,
mic is on.
yeah.
No clue.
So
The fat guy with the bowler hat.
Yeah. So he actually had a match in the old UFC, and he had a match where he was just getting punched in the balls over and over and over.
Damn.
It was like before
That
it
sounds
became
like
more
funny.
like skilled. It was just like more.
And do
tough
they
man
still
contest.
allow people to sign up for that?
Say it again.
Do they still allow people to sign up for that?
You trying to get a hit in the balls? bitch?
Yeah, I can refer you to some ladies that do that
Okay,
work.
cool. We'll talk about
Got
that
you.
after the show.
Well, he got
Gotcha.
crunchy nuts.
Crunchy nuts, yeah.
I've only punched the guy in the nuts one time in a sexual way, and it was so weird. I'm happy I did it to say that I did it, but it was something I won't do again.
Oh man.
Yeah. He was like, do it. I was like, okay. And he was like, nah, harder than that.
what?
So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, and I fucking did it.
Having
And
lady friends they would tell you some things.
and it's like like I said, I'm happy I did it just to say that I did it once. You know, who am I to turn down an opportunity as such?
Wow. Somebody
Plus, I'll try
actually
anything
told
twice,
me they was
you know?
paid
You said
to,
you
to
tried
like.
anything twice.
I'll try anything twice.
Wow.
Because if you try it once, you don't know. You don't have a control. So you don't know if that's good or not. So you got to try it a second time to really secure the decision. That's why I only trust straight men who say that they're straight if they've made out with two guys before.
No.
She was working. She set us up for that one. She set us up for that one.
No. Look, what?
How do you know if you never tried?
Look, you know, I've lived a longevitous life, and you know, there's some things I just won't try. You know,
I'll try
doing a
it twi- I'll
backflip,
try it
I won't
twice.
try
Try
right now.
Something.
You know, I'm older.
It ain't no twice in that.
I'll try it twice.
Dick is a firm decision.
I'm not saying you need to get.
You
I'm not
gotta
saying,
commit to some penis.
I'm not saying you're committing to
You gotta
penis.
submit.
You
I'm
gotta
just saying
commit. No, you gotta
a little bit
commit
of
to that
smoochy
motherfucker.
smooch. A little bit of smoochy smooch just to see
Smack
if you
bite
like
in
it. Give him a little kisseroo. Maybe
what
he's
if
a bad
it's-
kisser. You gotta try again. Oh,
so
that
what-
one's
what if
you
I
didn't
like
enjoy it,
kissing
even
them,
though
but
he
I'm
is a
still
good
not
kisser.
gay?
Nah,
I mean, that's cool.
It's
You
just,
can.
lips just soft.
I mean,
All right, see?
Then you're the guy of Black Mirror.
Then,
Are we
like-
gonna do this or what?
then you're just you, man.
He's Anthony Mackie.
It's a spectrum, is all I'm saying.
It's like, I'm only like,
Lick your lip. Just
Oh God.
I'm only like,
something.
Oh, I want to shift off that. So what's worse?
10%
What's
pause.
worse? Having a bad school picture or a bad mugshot?
Mugshot.
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 By far.
What say you?
More
Liz?
people are gonna see that.
What's worse? I would think the bad school picture is worse because have you met children?
Fair.
Like a bad mugshot? Like who the fuck gonna see that? People who are looking you up.
Everybody.
Everybody. Look, they
Nah,
still
bro.
talk about James Brown.
Okay, but
the
like,
man
are you
played.
James Brown famous, bruh? No, you are not.
Look, at the end of the
Ain't
day,
nobody
look,
looking
what-
for your ass.
they
Ain't
got,
nobody Googling you, bruv.
But they pull them bad boys up. If you got a pretty mugshot, they pull them up, and your head be fucked up. You having it all out here too. You just
I'm just saying that like people
come
don't
from-
forget. So you got those mean kids, and then they grow up and they mean adults.
But they be the prettiest motherfuckers though.
I
Maybe,
got
maybe
they
not.
got
Maybe they let
revenge.
themselves go.
I got I got a hometown that looks up mugshots.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't because
gotta
I grew up in a
understand-
very
No,
mafia
do they sell
hometown.
books in the gas station still?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the black community, so there are people who wake up and be like, let's see who got arrested this weekend. And they go to see who if they know anybody who got arrested this
They be like,
weekend.
wow, look at Keith.
And they'll
He's
blast
right
it
there.
on Facebook.
I knew he was
That's
in the
funny.
streets.
It's a
I did
weird
not
thing.
grow up like that. I grew up like around the Italian mafia, so they were like, "Y'all, we don't talk about that. You didn't see nothing. You didn't hear nothing. And matter of fact, you ain't never gonna say nothing again." And you be like, "Yes, sir."
Ain't getting me.
But don't
Have
worry.
you guys ever been a victim of catfishing? Hold on you.
I have not.
What about you, Digi?
I mean, technically. Bitch
Explain
told
it
me
technically.
She told me she was a good girlfriend. That was not true. She was just pretending to be one.
That's
Guaranteed
sorry
me
you got
peace
your
of mind.
feelings hurt, did you?
I don't feel so peaceful.
Like, you lied to me. You said you could cook this chicken is raw.
She was like, gotcha, bitch.
Have you ever catfished somebody or lied on a dating app?
I've been told that I look better in person, which is always a nice compliment. I used to take really bad photos and used to be not very camera savvy. I was like a part of the MySpace generation, you know? And like, you better believe, like, yeah, yo, I shot that Hot Topic, bro.
Well,
You
my
better
man
believe
did
I
top
had
8.
fucking big ass gauges
Black
and shit. I
Planet
thought I was
generation.
so fucking cool. Have my
Mi
head with
gente.
shaves. Yo, bet.
Mi gente.
And then now I look like this. I think I look better.
At this point in my life, I can catfish as myself. It works every time.
I mean, well, you have a reason for that though, because you were on a show that was specifically made for catfishing.
Yeah, now if I ever join a dating app, at this point they're gonna say, hey, you're a catfish. I'm gonna say, no, I'm the real deal. They say, no, prove it. And I'm gonna be like, I don't got nothing to prove.
I'm just gonna send you a picture of me, and then it's gonna. They're gonna
Then
Yeah,
you
but
still
like
gonna
you
think I'm a
got,
catfish.
but you gotta believe that like there's a reason. Like, it's not your fault that happens, but
Oh, of
like
course.
mad people be using your shit or other people's shit to like catfish like that. So you can't even blame them for being like, nah, you ain't real.
Look, I could send them a 5th grade picture, and they still be like, well, that's on the internet. I'll be like,
Video chat them.
no,
Hello,
it's
hey
not.
baby.
they'll be like,
Like,
you
that's
pre-recorded,
AI.
FaceTime me.
AI.
Right. At this
AI
point,
defects.
got-
That is making sense,
Uh-huh.
right? Yeah. So when you got the idea of using your girlfriend for the for
Is
the
she
show,
still your girlfriend?
no, that girl, long story. Whew.
Ooh.
It gets spicy.
Gossip.
She likes to gossip.
I love it,
Look,
dude. I
look.
read romance
You
novels
got-
for
you
it.
were just reading the
She was,
gossip.
she was in there. Tell me the gossip.
How long you guys been separated?
Oh man, about the same time we were together now. Actually,
Which was
it was we were together for 3 years, and then I had moved down here, and prior to me moving, that's when like all hell broke loose. But she ended up like freaking breaking my heart, and then some. So I told her, I said, look, if you want to run around and tell people I was the bad guy, I'll take it. At the end of the day, I'm a dude.
As a guy, you can't necessarily tell your truth.
Yeah, you can. You can. You got to
you
hold
look like
it.
a lame if you tell the truth, right?
Yeah, you look like a little bitch. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna hold you. You say, oh, she did it to me.
I'm a bitch at all
But it's like,
times.
you know
But
what I'm
like,
saying?
I just want to know, like, how did she break your heart?
Well,
what happened?
lady.
she had already like
Gossip.
Right.
she already had a whole new boyfriend, a brand new car. She upgraded on my ass.
Oh,
Like,
damn. And you didn't even know
no,
yet?
I didn't know until like I
Oh,
was getting ready to leave. She upgraded, updated, and outplayed me. And I was just like,
Damn.
damn.
You
I
said
was like,
outplayed when you got caught cheating.
Damn.
I didn't do anything. That's the crazy part. She played my black ass. I was like, wow. I was trying to be
Wow.
with you.
Was it a Tesla?
I mean, but good for her.
It
Also,
was a red Honda. It was
That's
a
not
red.
even
it was a
bad.
Honda.
Yeah. I was
was
like,
paid off.
That's
but with that said,
That's fish pussy.
what kind of car would you have gotten her? You know what I
me,
mean?
I ain't even gonna
A
hold you.
fucking
I'd have-
beater Pontiac, like what you got?
I'd have pulled if I was gonna do some fuck shit and like upgrade. It'd have been a Mercedes.
You would have got her a Mercedes.
It'd have been a Mercedes
or a
off rip.
Jeep, something. I'm trying to
Something,
get my
something.
The
girl.
insurance
Yeah.
on a Mercedes is very high, my man.
Yeah, but you know what? I've had a Mercedes
not
before, but I'm
practical.
like, yeah, I'd have got a Mercedes like off rip. I'd have been like, here, take them.
You hear that, bitch? He would have got you a Mercedes.
You'd have been paying your own insurance, though.
She'd have got her own insurance, but the car note is mine.
Your own
I'd
insurance.
have took that.
She could have gotten a Mercedes.
How do you get
Damn,
someone
she
to
played
break up with
herself.
you that won't break up with you?
That's
You
the
just
easy
send
part.
him a meme.
No, fuck that. You move. You move.
You just moved.
Yeah, but
look,
I moved away
I
from
do
my
that every time. I
ex-boyfriend.
just
I moved
moved.
from Jersey to here, 1,000 miles away, ran, packed up, left 3 weeks after I dumped him.
That's what it is. You move.
Yeah,
You
I
never look
moved.
back.
Moved and work. Move work.
Move.
But also, yeah, if you want to send a mean meme, also works.
Or
Also works.
or a sex tape with you and a new person.
Or
No,
you
man,
just
you
change
can't be
your number.
sharing
You
that.
wrong for
That's
that.
for mine.
Changing numbers, that doesn't work on a lady.
No, you change your number and then you move. So then they don't even have your location, your address, nothing. They can't even check your text message.
That's when they get friendly with the mom.
No.
Wait,
Change
they
her
meet
number
your
too.
mom?
Say it again.
They meet your mom?
I mean,
only
your
one
your
of my
lady
ladies
probably
have
met
been
your
my
mother if
family.
y'all were together for 3 years.
I was in a 3-year relationship and never met her parents. I avoided
Really?
it like the
You say
plague.
I was in a
Are you
3-year
claiming your
relationship.
girl
We met
publicly?
all each other's families.
Are you claiming your girl publicly?
But right now,
Fucking extended family and all.
Look, it got
slightly.
real.
Slightly. We'll let that go.
Yeah, slightly, a little bit. I may be in a committed relationship now.
Right
May
now,
or
you
may
mean?
not
Yeah.
be.
You might be.
I was gonna let you slide
I'm
with
happy.
that.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Yeah, it's nice.
I didn't know Digi was maybe in a relationship that he's
Maybe.
kind of happy with.
Man, I'm happy
It
for
may
you.
last
I'm
until
happy
next
for
week.
you.
He said maybe I'm in it.
But you-
He's
it-
not confirming nor denying.
Yeah, y'all know me. It's been whore life all star for the last few months. It's
I know that.
crazy.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah,
You've been
man,
the professional
settle
booty
down.
caller.
Yeah, that's me.
Nah, he told me he was something else. Professional side dude.
Side dude and grandmother and auntie fucker. Don't forget that one.
It's true. You do be making movies like that.
You know what? That's true. We are at that age now.
Yeah, I can do the college
You old enough
girls.
to date the mama
or I
and-
can go
I can
ahead
date.
and
I can date your son and your dad, dude. What's up?
That is for real.
Who want it?
And
That's
mom
all.
and daughters.
He's
I can be all
slinging
over
meat
the-
all year round. The meat slinger.
Yo, what's the funniest reason you ever quit a job or got fired?
Wait, what?
What's the funniest reason you ever quit a job or got fired?
I can tell you the funniest I've ever heard.
Okay.
It was my own father. He was 23, and he ran the finance department at the company. He printed out everybody's salary on pieces of paper and posted it all over the office, and then walked out.
I like that.
That's fucking baller. You gonna tell me that's not baller? He's like, yo, y'all ain't paying me enough. I'ma fucking tell you what you all make.
Bitches.
That's funny.
Drop. Ow.
That's kind of nice.
Fucking
I like
badass,
that.
dog.
I'm never gonna hold you to this next level.
Yeah, Sheila from accounting was not pleased when she found out
That she was making pennies, dude. Pennies to the dollar.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, God.
Nah, I'll tell you, man. I quit a job one time because I saw some booty. It was a nice booty. It was worth it.
But you're like, I ain't taking no more orders. I'm out.
I said, thank you.
Chase
Good
that.
night. I was like, yo, booty. Hey, baby, what's up?
That's funny.
You trying to get at her?
That was the best booty your boy ever had.
Nice. That's cute.
It was work relief.
Was it worth a Mercedes?
It was worth the Mercedes.
Wow.
That motherfucker had
Nice,
4
nice.
flats in a Cadillac.
What about you, did you?
Let me see. It had to be when I was doing construction, and I was painting in the Air Force Base, and I'm scared of heights. And so they were like, "You got to go on the cherry picker after lunch," and I was like, "Bet, okay, about to go grab something to eat real quick." Well, I went home. They were calling like a motherfucker. My roommate he worked too. And he was my ride. And he was like, "You're not going back?" He was like, "I've been waiting to quit. Let's go."
You were natural
It
descent.
was like, yo, let me know when you leave. I'm leaving too.
I had to. He was my ride. What did you guys get in trouble for the most as a kid?
This mouth, dude. I fucking I run my mouth. That's it. Just saying shit I shouldn't be saying.
That's real.
Talking back.
I actually had my mouth washed out with soap one time.
Same. Multiple
You got the soap
times.
mouth?
Yeah,
I got
the soap
whooped,
mouth.
dog.
It was zest. It was fully clean. Yeah, it was for real. Look, I said
Fuck.
shit. And my mom was like, "Step in the bathroom, brother." I said, "Why?" She said, "Bring your ass in the bathroom."
That's
and I was
right.
like, "Okay." And I went in the bathroom. She had a bar already in her hand. She said, "Open up." She stuck it. I said, "Oh."
It's
And
the
then she washed that
worst because there's
motherfucker
no way to like not put your tongue on it.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
like, even if you hold your tongue back, eventually it just like gets so tired that you end up licking it, and then you miserable for the rest of the day, man.
And
Rest of the
you
day
trying
get-
to avoid it. You're like,
Getting your mouth washed out with soap is way worse than getting a whooping.
To be honest,
I can
with
take
you,
a hit. I can take a hit.
I'm gonna be honest with you completely.
Go ahead.
I got it equally for two things. I got in trouble for the most: beating up my twin brother, and sneaking food.
That's cute. Just little Digi just run into the pantry. Getting the Oreos, shoving them up his shirt, and running to his room.
Running back to got these
foot by the foot under the bed.
He looked like he took the variety chips.
You leave a little crumbs behind you. Couldn't even wait to get back to the
Mom
room.
waking up like I know what I had in here.
Like, God damn it,
Everyone was
Digi.
taking inventory before y'all go to bed.
In that case,
First in, first out.
that's why I was beating up my brother because he would go do the same thing. And when I did it, I always had integrity. I was like, it was me, mama. And when he did it, he was like,
He was like,
him.
it was Digi.
Yeah, it was him. So I'm getting double whoopings.
He was
My
like,
little
oh,
brother
yeah.
did that shit too. My little brother's autistic though, so it was harder to beat him up after because it makes you feel bad.
But I'm not gonna hold you. Autistic people strong as fuck.
Well,
Yeah, they can lift up
when
a
you're growing up,
bus.
they're still little, like, they're little kids. So I was his big sister. My older brother would beat me up, but if he beat me up too bad, he'd be like, shut up, don't tell mom, I'm sorry. But like if I beat up my little brother, just screaming. Right? And like a kid couldn't talk till he was 6, so it was just okay, hold on. No, he could talk. He just chose but he chose not to. This motherfucker could talk, but he could get away without talking. And he was fucking playing us, bro. And my parents like, nah, he's just autistic. And I was like, y'all don't spend this time that I spend with him. That motherfucker can talk.
Full conversation.
And then he goes, it went from Johnny can't talk to Johnny won't shut the fuck up.
He had to compensate
Johnny got
for all the
you.
silence.
Johnny got us, dog. Johnny got us. Little asshole.
What story have you ever had? Do you have a story? How can I phrase this? You were telling, you were being serious, but they laughed anyway.
All the time.
Oh,
All the time that happens.
all the time.
No matter what. I could be like having a real deep heart to heart and I'd be like, yeah, and then my crack addiction, and people would be like, you're what? Because they just can't believe it.
Would I tell girls about my ex that used to spend most of the time beating on me? It wasn't a good day
Yeah,
until
this
she
got dark
busted my
quick.
nose. Yeah.
Wow.
They don't believe that you get hit.
They'd be like, shit.
No, they be laughing. Like, what'd you do to her?
That sounds like
like-
when we listen to man
fucked
part
up.
one.
That's fucked up.
Way to blame the victim.
Yeah, right. She's a man beater.
You just re-abused me, ma'am.
Oh man.
You want to double up on the darkness?
Listen,
or
listen,
triple up on the
listen.
darkness?
Most I got is my little brother
got a
stealing
question.
honey buns. That's it. That was his favorite food. The little man went around the corner. We was looking for him. He come back with a honey bun. He said, "Hey, where the heck did you get that?" It was free. We said, "How's it free?" He said, "It was on the shelf. I walked in, took it, and walked out."
Nice. I like that kid's
I
style.
was
Yeah.
like, "Wow."
How does life turn out?
His life turned out pretty decent.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
honey
Yeah,
bun.
yeah.
It's because he always maintained like a certain level of happiness because of those
because
honey
he
buns.
just didn't care. He
He
like,
did what he
everything
wanted,
Was a
dude.
honey bun. Like he will beat your ass for a honey bun.
I believe it. I fuck with honey buns.
He'd be like, "You ate the last one." You'd be like, "Yep, I sure did." And he'd be like, and next thing you know, all hell broke loose. All hell.
Is that the name of your special? All hell broke loose?
All hell broke loose. Look, it's gonna be named Off the Hook
Off the hook.
because I'm a snitch. I'm snitching on everybody.
There you are.
Everything.
I
Really.
appreciate you looking at me as you say I'm a snitch.
I'm snitching.
It's gonna be the first and last time we talk.
I see you.
You don't do anything. You don't even eat foie gras.
I don't even know what that
It's
is.
an illegal food. Sorry.
Why do you know these things?
Look at him.
Yeah.
No,
She got me on that one.
Sorry.
he said, "You know what?
Like, how does he know about this food? I mean, the man self-admitted that he loves food. And he got in trouble for stealing sneaky snacks.
Yo, she was like, "Don't mind if I take a seat, brother.
And the door was open. I just walked.
I'm gonna just take a plate."
got
He
porridge.
volleyed it right to me.
Yeah, right? You got some porridge?
She did.
So
Yeah.
both of you guys are doing voiceover work. Or what about you? Are you doing voiceover work as well?
No, I didn't get that far in my life. No.
Okay.
Take some classes. It's worth it. It's very fun.
Word.
Yeah, I'm enjoying
Talk
it.
to me after this.
Okay, you already know.
You
it.
promised me a role.
I got you.
What was it? A Swiss roll?
Oh yeah, because you're making you're making that
No.
cartoon, right?
No,
said a
yeah,
role.
I was-
He
yeah,
Yo, where's
that's
my
okay.
role at?
And I'm actually
doing the cartoon.
You wrote the character for me?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I don't know if you know, but I'm gonna be in Digi's show because he wrote me a character.
Yeah.
Hey.
Are you already- he said the same thing to me. He told everyone
Also,
that.
you talking about the
Oh, I'm not supposed to
cartoon
be looking at you in the eyes.
or the sitcom? Oh, that's on you, man. Your
Oh,
mama-
that was before
your
you
mama
came.
gave you lashes.
Oh,
That's
God.
on you.
They are pretty. Look at them.
Yeah.
So long. So
And you got those thick
It's,
stripper eyebrows.
it's better when Liz tells me.
Those thick stripper eyebrows.
He was like,
Stripper eyebrows. The snuffleupagus.
The Channing Tatums.
The Channing Tatum's.
what they say? Channing Tate Yums.
Take yums.
Yum.
You know, there's a new
sound like
Magic Mike, and his love interest is Salma Hayek.
I know you like.
I don't know how they work in this
This is.
They're old now.
Old as hell.
They both old.
I don't think it's called Magic
And
Mike
she's
anymore.
still older than him.
They both old. I'm sorry, like, where the new young people at? People want to be like, inclusivity in film, but I'm sorry, I don't want to watch no ugly people do nothing.
I'm not even
Where the
gonna
pretty
hold you.
people at? I don't even, like, I don't
But she's still
care.
pretty, though.
I don't care what color you are. I don't care what gender you are, what race you are, none of that shit. But I
you
do care
old.
if you pretty. If you're ugly, I don't want to fucking see you, bro.
Exactly.
That's real.
Exactly.
That's real.
So
I'm
I got
just
a list.
saying.
I got a
True.
I got a list of people to keep off TV. All right.
Yeah, the way you held the phone, I was like, he about to read the list for real.
Yeah, so, all right,
He was like, I've been waiting for
we're
this
not going to
moment.
start with Trick Daddy, but
Question. What's worse than dying?
living.
This dark and morbid podcast right here. So,
Welcome to the After
like
Dark
dying,
podcast.
when you ever have a person like pass away and a famous person died the same day, like let's say Farrah Fawcett died the same day Michael Jackson did, and like no one cared.
It's true.
Damn.
Nobody cared at all.
I think
Like,
the
what's
worst
worse
thing
than that?
about dying.
What's worse
like,
than that?
truthfully, is,
I don't know. Probably dying.
No,
I mean, you feel nothing at that point.
no. The worst thing about dying is dying with all your bills paid.
All your bills
Oh, for real.
Dying with all your bills paid. You might as well, if you're gonna die without your bills paid. 'Cause at
Die
least
with-
they
I
can't
need
change
them
it.
to-
Die with debt. That's what we
Yeah.
learned
paid. I
today.
need them to harass my family after I'm
No,
gone.
no, they can't even go after your family. It's just die with the shit.
No,
No, they
It
do go
stops
after.
at you.
They go after next to kin.
Yeah, they pass that debt on.
You so
If they don't know who it is, then how they move?
It's true. That's why. That's why I'm not
They
procreating.
be like, look, I ain't got no kids.
That's why I don't even go by. I don't even go by my real name. It's not Digi.
He be like, who's your mama? I don't know. Mama, I love you. I don't know.
Be like, you're black. You don't know your daddy.
See what I'm saying? He went to the store. He told me he was going for some milk.
You know your
never
mother.
came back. That sounds like her story.
My dad went to prison. Okay. He didn't leave for milk. I knew where he was going.
Did you see his mugshot though?
Yeah.
Okay.
She looked it up. She was like, mudshots.com.
Yo, this one time, this one time, I was looking him up. And he had papers. He was holding papers up in front of his face, and he was getting walked by two cops on either arm, and they walked him into a pole while he was flipping the camera off. Yeah, dude.
Perfect.
Yeah, and when I tell
see
you,
your
I
personality.
laughed like a guttural laugh. I sent it to my brothers immediately. I was like, look at our dad.
He was like, yeah, dad's badass, man.
I'm mad I had that movie story where the dad leaves the poor family, then goes and becomes rich with his new family.
Oh, man.
Dad's super rich.
That's
Look,
your
look.
family? That's
That's like R. Kelly being in
It sucks
jail,
to be
and
on
the
the
man
poor
did a whole
side.
concert.
It
He
does.
sold out.
I grew up there. Like I saw my
out.
little brother. He had on Jordans.
Damn.
And he
There
had
was some
a
happy
Game
people
Boy
that day.
Advance.
Game
And
Boy
I-
Advance's rule.
And I showed up with a PlayStation 1.
It was stepping in the name of
and some
love.
Walmart shoes.
Come here, yes.
Damn.
Come stay with me. Lord, help me.
So I want to wrap with this. The NFL is upon us. What is worse? What's more intense, rather? Political debates or men arguing over sports?
What's more intense, or what do I dislike more?
Go with what you dislike more.
I dislike political debate more than sports debate.
Okay.
But I think sports debate gets more intense than political debate because I think more people are versed in it
That's true.
than
Yeah,
people
that's
are
true.
in politics.
That's
but
true.
I think like debating about politics is a waste of time. If you sat in your opinion, chances are ain't nobody gonna fucking change it, especially if they on the extreme opposite side of you. You just yelling
real.
at a wall.
Exactly. When people start talking about politics, I start talking about sex. I'm just like, you're a horn dog. I'm like, no, y'all are idiots.
I started making Monica jokes as soon as politics come up, dude.
I went to school.
Like,
for
who was the bad
politics.
guy there? You know.
I
Look,
studied.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Harry
I
Butthole
would rather
jokes.
like watch a political debate because at least I know they're gonna say something dumb than watch some men argue over some balls. I don't care.
No, dude, it's more than just the balls. They'll be like, yo, look, his physique.
Yeah. They was like, he's in tip-top physique, and you know he can
Them
travel a
Saquon
long way with the
thighs.
ball.
I've been watching
Like,
him since he
whoa.
was in college.
Yeah.
When you,
But you
that's
gotta
true, though.
understand
You know what I'm
that,
saying? But
that
That's true.
football
Talk
is
about
special.
hand
though.
size,
But it
arms.
has more value than my ass, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to watch.
And
anything
also,
that's
sports make
valuable to
more
me.
sports make more money than politicians do.
Yeah.
A
Except
quarterback,
for-
a quarterback
record.
makes more
Except
than
for
the
the
president.
politicians that are taking advantage of the system and
Well,
you know,
if they're getting
co-own the
donations,
sports team.
They take-
yeah.
And they co-own sports teams.
Facts. Facts. They be like, look, Florida.
Listen,
They be like, come
football
on, man.
is special for
Text them.
us
Take their calls.
because God made football to make up for that rib he fucked up with.
Wait, they made football because of what?
God made football to make up for that rib he fucked up with.
Listen, God made football to cover up for Florida.
Sorry.
That's what he did.
Now go in there and pay her bills.
That's what it was. God made football to cover up for Florida.
Yes.
That's it.
That's even
Florida,
better.
the New Jersey of the South.
Right.
The Jersey of the South. I like
Florida's
that.
the ghetto of North America at this point.
You have rednecks and Cubans.
But
You
they be
can't
riding
beat
the
that.
backs of crocodiles and stuff out there, and they be pimping out their rides, and it'd be like 70-inch wheels on a 2-inch bike.
And it's ass.
It's true.
All right, before we close about the show, you guys got anything you want to talk about?
Look, I didn't get that
Massive
far.
eye roll there.
I was trying to think like anything I need to get off my chest. I got a new bit I'm working on.
Let's go for it. Let's hear it.
Okay,
Let's
so
workshop it.
I had to go up to New Jersey because my first boyfriend passed away.
Oh,
So sad,
sorry to
right?
hear that,
We had
yeah.
so many firsts together. He was the first person I ever pegged.
Oh,
And I was at his sister's house, and she had a little urn with some of his ashes, and she was like, "You could take that up to the room with you tonight if you like feel more comfortable talking to him like that." And I was like, "That's so weird. I will definitely do that." So I brought it up to the room with me, and I put it on the pillow next to me, and I started taking selfies, sending it to my friends, being like, "Sleeping with my ex one last time, lol," you know. And then it opened up a little bit, and just like a little taste, so he could be inside me one last time.
oh wow.
That's the new bit I'm working on.
She was like, look at those butt cheeks.
I'm about to clap. I'm about to just
She was
dust
like,
on you.
I'm about,
You want to
I'm about
dovetail
to clap
that
those
joke?
butt cheeks.
Me, myself, I'm starting a foundation. You donate 75 cents a month, and we can help less fortunate people.
Are you talking about yourself?
No.
This is feed the
Playing with
digi.
you.
Get a even lighter skin pigmentation, and the fund is called Help Ferg Get Lighter. This is for Ferg. Help Dexter Ferguson
Yo, Ferg,
get
what
lighter.
Shout out to Ferg.
75 cents, and we can lotion up that ashy, dark ass flesh of Ferg. Y'all, thank you, and please donate.
I'm going to tag Ferg in that clip. Because it strays. It's because he was watching football. He was watching the fight with your brother. That's why.
Oh.
In the eye.
Yo, the part that always gets me is the fly away. Be like, for 10 cents a minute, you can
Stupid,
feed
y'all
starving
stupid.
Marvin.
Yo, I want to thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. This was fun. We got to wrap up a little earlier tonight than usual.
Sounds good.
You going to have a business meeting? Are you guys hitting the stage tonight?
In some.
That's what
Dirty laugh.
that's what all bros do after they say something alluding to dirtiness. Just
That's what she said.
every time, like you know where I'ma be at.
My inner Kappa Sig.
Do you hit open mics?
Yeah, I do, actually. I just did one over at Vortex.
Oh, the Lab and
nice.
Skull.
Yeah.
I run one on Mondays at Joe's in EAV, the coffee shop there, 5 to 7 every
sure.
Monday. Come through.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely slide through.
I don't perform in Atlanta anymore, but, you know.
Tonight there's a couple of good spots. There's one at Elder Tree.
Okay.
And then right up the road is 10 ATL, run by Vanetta Schofield. She's amazing.
Definitely go. Tell her I
Yeah.
see.
She is amazing. She is a powerhouse in the Atlanta community.
Wow.
She runs her own festival.
Yep.
That's like a black focused festival as well.
I'll definitely have to
And
check it
10
out for
ATL is a black
sure.
room specifically. It's really fun, really inviting.
Oh, I'll
That's my
definitely-
work wife.
Okay.
I like her a lot. Yeah, I big fan of Vanetta. I love you. Will you please be my friend?
Sleep. She doesn't get any sleep.
She's at the gym like 6:30 this morning. But yeah, that's another great. There's some good shit going on tonight.
Okay, word.
Well, the guys, this has been the Atlanta Late Night Show. I'm going to make sure this comes out at 11:59.
11:59.
Yeah, you guys got to stay on brand. So, you guys, we do this every week, every Thursday, and we also have a house show. We might be doing some more street interviews once the weather breaks and it's not pouring rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do the internet thing. Hopefully, I don't get punched. You just want to join?
Yo, can I come?
Yes, yes, absolutely. As
Do you think us walking around would be a really unsuspecting duo to start walking up to people asking questions? Do you think it would upset people or invoke them to talk to us more?
They're gonna
Questions?
be confused. It's like,
But
why
intrigued, right? Confused.
Why
like,
is this big black man walking with Carrie Fisher?
thank you so much. Thank you so much.